Exactly. Speak your mind.
Yeah, don't get quiet. We want you to say so.
So what's one thing that you miss from high school or just being in school, period? It could be anything.
What do I miss the most? The hallways. Being in them hallways, man. Wasn't nothing like the hallways. Because you see everything in the hallways. Fights.
I'm going to let you get 3 things. So you can get 3 things.
Oh, okay. Cause
3
you
things. Because
one
is kind of hard.
One is
kind of hard. Because I'm sitting here thinking, what is the one thing?
And I pick hallways, so I know that's bad. They like school.
Exactly.
You saved them down. I appreciate that. So I would say hallways for sure. PE. And the school bus.
Yep. It's crazy because when I was in school, I never rode the school bus. I rode the school bus for like one semester. Then I didn't ride the school bus no more because I was really out of district, honestly. And no school bus came in my neighborhood. So I really went out of the district. I just wasn't in the bus route zone for my school because I went to a different school that was in my zone. You get what I'm saying?
Don't try to save yourself.
Oh my God, no!
Tell the people the truth. Don't lie to the people, Taylor.
So I stayed on Boulder Crest and I went to Columbia. The people who went to Columbia stayed in that area. My zone was really McNair. So I went to a different school that wasn't in the same
so you're supposed
zone.
to went to McNair?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
but I went to Columbia.
Chelsea went MLK.
She went to McNair, then she went to MLK. Yeah. She never went to Columbia though. She went to Columbia like for 6th grade, but she left.
What's your 3 things?
Okay, so my 3 things.
You said like I was ready for this. Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna say when I was in elementary school, I was the safety patrol captain.
No, they say
so,
safety patrols.
What they say?
They said safety patrols, they snitches.
I ain't used to snitch. I was actually the cool one. I ain't used to snitch. I used to be on like the broadcast every morning. Everybody would turn on their TV in each classroom. We'll do the pledge of allegiance.
You was one of them?
I had to say it and everything.
This motherfucker been hosting since she was in school.
Mm-hmm. Then I was
love the host party.
I used to be on the intercom in the afternoon doing the buses and
all
everything.
Right, y'all. Slot number 1, bus 76-9, bus number 2.
No, for real. That's how I was, for real.
I used to love to hear that person come on, boy. It's time to go. We about to go home. Let's go.
You know when it's time to go. When that intercom come on, oh yeah, it's time to go.
All right, y'all, turning y'all that little bit of work. Nah, the intercom on. It's over with.
For tomorrow.
I'll tell you.
2. I don't know. I guess not having no worries like how I got them now. Like not worries, but like
worries. You said it right. Like goddamn worries. But when you grow up, it's some goddamn worries. Like you gotta worry about shit.
Yeah, so I would say that because I felt like I was mature, but I was just like living life like
not a care in the world.
Don't have to worry about that.
Where mom at? Yeah, where dad at? Where we going? Where y'all taking me to?
And I'm gonna say cheerleading when I cheered. That was fun.
Okay.
Cause you gotta get out of class early for everything, games and pep rallies and yeah, those my 3 things.
I can understand that. I mean, you ain't miss school bus? Yeah, you said you didn't ride the school bus. I never really rode it. You ain't missed the hallways?
I wasn't in the hallways. I was in class.
I'm saying doing breaks in between classes.
Oh yeah. That was fun.
To the next class.
Yeah, but it was like we couldn't really do nothing. They'll give us like I think they gave us like 5 minutes.
They gave y'all 5 minutes? Shit, I think we had like 2. Yeah, they cut our shit down. They said y'all niggas doing too much in them hallways.
I think it was like 3 minutes. But it was like you couldn't
quick,
have time to. You tried to go to your locker, tried to go talk to somebody. I'm gonna come to your locker after this. You didn't have time to do that because people they rushing you to get to class. Then if you don't get to class, you're gonna get detention.
Then especially if your class on a whole nother hallway.
Exactly.
What you had to get there. But my trick was, this was my thing. I would hide my books in like the classrooms.
Oh yeah, so when you come in there, you just get it.
Just go get my book out the drawer. That you know what I mean. I would hide Because the teacher, most of the time, they'll be waiting outside the door. Or they'll be waiting, you know, sitting at their desk or something. So they ain't never really just watching. So I just leave my books in that class. Now, granted, sometimes the books got stolen. Then I'm in trouble.
That's why you lost your books.
Yeah,
stuff.
I was
you
that.
Was
I was
the one
that.
Who lost
you
books
know
and
it.
Stuff.
You know it. I ain't never had my books.
Probably had to pay so much money just because you kept losing books.
Did you have to pay for books? For real?
You know you can't graduate
Dang.
until you pay for all that stuff.
Yeah, you have to pay for it.
Like they like library books too. I had.
Oh yeah, see,
I had
library
like a $15
fine.
library
Woo,
fine.
library
So they was
fine,
like, oh,
boy.
you can't walk across stage until you ain't get no diploma until you pay for this stuff. Like you gotta pay for it.
You was surprised I made it out of high school? You knew I was gonna make it?
Yeah, why?
I'm just
You
asking
didn't think
because
you
it
was
was
gonna make it?
hell no, it was tough. I had to suck up to some
The
teachers.
thing is, if you would have taken your books home, it would have been easier for you. But what you gonna learn if you're leaving your books at school?
That's why they should have had internet back then. They would have had internet the way it's supposed to be.
If
If the world would have been more advanced the way it should have been for our generation, we still had them damn see-through blue computers. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
With
yeah.
the white screen, the blue computer.
I remember that.
Dial up.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that. I feel bad for you.
When
you graduated? 2002?
No, when you graduated, 2020?
You graduated 2002.
My
You
mic
had
did
those?
with a. Hell yeah, we had them. Them it right there. Them damn
I used to like those
see-through computers, man. Knowing me, boy, I used to be on the back of the computer, looking inside of it, like, what's in here? Sit down, Joshua.
Look, go all in there
I was
like
looking at like, oh, how that shit look on the inside? I was that guy.
you can see through it.
Let me see what's in here.
I remember we had the is it the overhead?
Projector.
Yeah, when they used to
They used to pull down the board.
yeah, they used to write on it.
Oh, you talking
Right
about
on the transparency.
Yeah, you talking about the yeah, you talking about one of them.
What is it called? Overhead projector.
Overhead projector. But then when I got a little older, we had the little
The ones
little
like-
tap.
like my mic got.
No, we had got the it's like a screen and you can tap it. If they give you a pen, you can write on it. Everything it's like a board. It's what we use now. Dang, I can't remember what it was called.
I used to still
We just had it in high school. Like that's when we got it in high school.
like a whiteboard.
It's not, but it's like it's a electric pen. Like you can write on it like a pen.
Mm-hmm. What you about to type it in?
I don't know. I don't
'Cause I
want to
ain't
say
know.
electric, but hold on, wait. Is that it right there? The first one. What you just clicked on?
This one? Oh, this one?
Yeah. Let me see. Go to it. Cause I think that's what it was. You can see it from.
Interactive smart board.
Yeah, we had a smart board. That's what it was called. That's what we had when I got to high school. We had got smart boards. So it's like you can write on it.
Man, that
You
shit
can
look-
write on it.
a
It
band.
go from the computer. Yeah, our school had invested in it.
Ooh,
Still was broke though.
Oh, yeah, depends.
Still ain't got no money.
I hear that.
And put it in the school. They haven't remodeled my school. My stepmama, she graduated from my school. And they haven't remodeled my school since, I want to say like 1980s.
They remodeled it.
They haven't like did nothing to it. Like
Since then?
Yeah, since like 1980.
Sheesh.
My school old.
And they probably ain't gonna change nothing about it either. Being in a black neighborhood, being, they gonna keep it.
Yeah, that's
just
what
like
we
that.
had. You can like draw on it. All that. You just gotta like calibrate the pen and stuff. But yeah, that's how you know stuff done like.
Yep, evolve.
And think about it, the kids now they doing work on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even gotta
Online,
go to school.
they ain't gotta go to school. Yep. Just log into the
You can
website.
connect with your teacher in that way. Like that's crazy.
That's hard though, man. I still want that child to get that experience.
They definitely need to go to school and get that
because
experience.
the social
ain't
skills,
nothing like it.
your social skills gonna be off if you
Yes.
don't. Like
Ain't nothing like it.
the kids that we seen yesterday at the pool, like I could just tell, like some of them were being like, you could tell the ones. Well, I guess that's always been the case because I know like my brother, he was real like into reading and books and magazines and things of that nature. And my dad used to like get on him about that. Like, he used to, but what, man? We all the kids be outside playing. He be in there reading a Metal Gear Solid book.
That's good though. I mean, just to be
he in there reading. He ain't even playing it. He reading a Metal Gear Solid book.
But I mean, just to be reading though, that's good. But
I agree.
Depending on what you read, but you do need to be. You need to do both. It need to be a balance.
But there wasn't no balance over there. My dad told us to get outside. Get on outside, boy. You better get outside. He just came outside and stood out there. He just standing out there.
Parents really need to stop doing that because one time I think I had like a mini heat stroke one summer because they kept telling me go outside, and I had like migraines for 3 days straight. It was just so hot, and like we walked miles to the store or something like that. So if y'all gonna go outside, drink some water.
But I mean, I think the key to going outside and having fun, you stay away long enough to the point where they forget that you outside. So when you do come inside and go get some water, it won't even be like you doing something or you keep running in and out the house and stuff like that.
Yeah, parents just got to be more mindful of their kid because sometimes they'll make you eat till you don't want to eat no more, and then you just end up throwing up everything because you done ate too much.
Yeah.
Okay, what's one thing y'all ate as a kid that y'all wish your parents didn't make y'all eat? Like, what's that one thing, if you could remember, that you hated eating but your parent forced you to eat it?
I would say nothing. It was all
everything good to me now.
You feel me?
Like everything that I eat. So.
Like, I mean, I understand back then. Yeah. Back then, I was probably like pissed off about it and upset, but I would have to say probably broccoli, cause I hated broccoli. But now I love broccoli. Like,
yeah.
So everything that they told me that I should be eating, it's like now I'm like, damn, that shit
I was
good.
never forced to eat really nothing though. I know that when I was little. I used to like food, so I used to be eating. I ain't never put nothing on my plate I ain't like. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like, but I used to get in trouble for not finishing my food. That's what I used to get in trouble for. Like, I used to hate going to my grandma's sister's house, because when I tell you, you gonna sit at that table until you eat all your food. You ain't finna you not finna keep nothing on that plate. Yeah, that's why you need eat all your food.
That's why you need a D in your family. You got a D in your family, say you.
Who can eat all your food?
Yeah, D used to goddamn run through that house. He'll come back in the breakfast room. I'm the only one sitting at the table still. Everybody else done got up, went outside. I'm sitting there. You want that? Nah, dude, you can have it. You want that? You can have that too. All right. He at the table. I done got up and left him. He eating all the leftovers. I said, thank you, Jesus. Save me, boy.
I can say this one. When I was little, I really didn't like fish. So I really didn't eat fish like that. Cause honestly, when my grandma used to cook fish, she used to cook fish with bones in it.
Oh yeah, I used to hate that too.
I used to choke on them every time, like, cause with that type of fish with a lot of bones in it, you really you picking around that fish. You're not breaking pieces and eating big pieces. You gotta pick around it, and that's what I was used to. So one time she cooked it, I ate it. I was just eating it, and my grandma was like, "Got bones in it." She gonna tell me mid-eating, like, it's in my mouth. They say, I was just choking, like, and then I had to eat a piece of bread, and then it went down. But I'm like, I can't eat fish no more, so I stopped eating fish. But I started back probably about like 7 years ago eating fish, because I was just so that, and then that's when they made fish without the bones in it, this fake stuff, not
tilapia.
Yeah, like they been had it out, but of course that's when I was exposed to it.
I love tilapia. I eat that now, and they say that's man-made, right? How is that possible?
Just like they make everything else artificial.
I don't understand how.
I think man-made means that they put like animals together, like they put a certain fish and another fish together and made tilapia.
No, I don't think man-made.
I'm gonna say, wait, what?
No, I think they scientifically making stuff.
They used to say that about pork too, that was man-made. Swine. Y'all think that's true?
No, that's
because I done seen my family cut up a whole pig,
but that don't mean it wasn't man-made back then. It's a pig.
I mean, we all probably man-made. Ain't no
hell no, I ain't man-made.
You were genetically put together.
Tilapia tilapia was originally found in the wild in the
really-
Middle East and Africa. Due to high demand, the majority of tilapia sold in the United States is mass-produced in an industrial fish farm. So yeah, they are also genetically engineered trout and tilapia.
How though? That's what I'm not
Just
understanding.
like
How?
they make everything else. They make.
It's in the fish farm.
So that's what I'm saying. They put them
Y'all
together.
keep saying words that
They're about to
it's
do
not
that with
helping.
salmon next too. So keep reading y'all labels. Cause they farm
saying-
fish.
We're gonna
How?
do this with everything because they don't want when they see stuff is getting on the market, people buying stuff.
Putting fish in it and then mating the fish there.
They mating the fish.
Like,
They
when-
know
when
how
like
what
mass
genetics to
production.
put together to
Yeah.
make that fish. Like genetically engineering food.
Oh, okay. So basically, what y'all saying is they put one breed of fish and another breed of fish, putting them together.
Okay, so it says right here, researchers and corporations are focused on creating genes to quicken the maturity of fish and produce bigger fish in a fish farm. So they're using genetics, like they take a genetic from a certain fish that's big, and they'll pair it with a shrimp genetic that is, to make the fish juicy or flaky, whatever the case may be. And they're putting those genes together, even though those genes are not
Supposed to be.
really made up together already.
Okay.
You get it, DJ?
Yeah, cause I'm thinking like man-made. I'm thinking like they going in there and they like just frying up, something they done made in the lab.
Well, technically that's what it is, but it just
I mean, but it's fish.
it's just fish genes from different fish.
Fish,
You're eating multiple fish,
but it's fish.
but the genes. And it says a false claim.
You never know.
A common false claim is that tilapia
Yeah,
was
it's
never
fish.
caught in the wild. Tilapia was originally found in the wild, but due to the high demand, they started producing it.
Oh.
Just like they do everything else.
But yeah, they're about to do that with salmon now. They starting farms where it's gonna allow the salmon to mature faster, so it's not organic and fresh anymore.
Yep, and that's what they doing with us.
Chickens.
Same thing with water.
Then they gonna be doing it to lamb chops next. I need to get me a whole bunch of lamb chops
Same
and just put
thing
them up
with-
somewhere. Cause they say they gonna be doing it. But they do that to everything that is like they see it's high demand. People going to the store and buying it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like
You got to.
that's all they doing.
Yep, y'all seen those documentaries With the Health and Food Inc. They talk about all of that. How
No, I ain't watching none of that stuff.
they shut down the local farms and threaten them because those local farms want to stay organic, but that is hurting the mass production of the.
I mean,
It
granted,
take longer to do
even
organic stuff. Things organic like.
at the same time, they say like the farms are doing more harm to the world than helping.
The farms that don't do organic growing, yeah.
No,
the ones
because
that are feeding their animals like stuff to make them grow faster and genetically modified stuff.
you know that cow feces is like killing the ozone layer.
Probably because they're not eating just grass anymore. They're eating whatever the farmers are giving to them.
Exactly, and they have to do that to feed their family. They need to overproduce to get more money so they can feed their family and keep their stock alive. So in that process, you're killing humans to get $1. So where's the balance? Where do we find
It make
the...
me feel bad because I'm sitting here eating stuff that people killing.
Man, you better. That's how else you gonna survive. God put those animals here for us to thrive off of.
There's plants too.
Huh?
We can survive off of plants.
Yeah, plants as well. I agree.
Forget the plants. You know we can get that. I'm talking about that meat.
Shit, the way humans doing, they trying to get rid of all the plants too.
Yeah.
Trying to turn everything into a stone, into a brick. What?
I ain't heard about that.
I'm saying they tearing down trees and land to build buildings and
houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
So shit, we all just fucking each
Messed up.
other. Basically, we all
Messed
just.
up.